Since history is not being taught in our schools and our youths are gradually not knowing who we are as a people, it is time to teach our youths our history.
Nigeria is a land of empires, kingdoms, and forgotten civilizations. Today, we uncover some of the least known historical facts about Nigeria.
Long before colonialism, the Nok Civilization thrived around 500 BC. Their terracotta artworks are among the earliest sculptures in sub-Saharan Africa.
The Nok people used iron tools centuries before many European societies adopted iron smelting. Their furnaces roared with heat, and blacksmiths shaped red-hot blooms into blades that transformed farming, craft, and trade.
In northern Nigeria lies the forgotten city of Kukawa, once the capital of the Bornu Empire. From the drifting sands, its walls and palaces rise again, gateway to caravans of salt and gold, a meeting ground of merchants, scholars, and travelers from across the Sahara.
18 European explorers wrote about Kukawa as a bustling diplomatic center known across Africa.
In the Oyo Empire, a professional cavalry dominated West Africa. Their horses were imported from as far as Sudan and Egypt.
The Oyo Messi served as a check on the Alafin's power, giving Oyo one of Africa's earliest constitutional systems.
Nigeria once had its own industrial revolution. The Auca blacksmiths produced high-grade metal tools long before colonial times.
Sistemba Auca's craftsmanship was so refined that African kings ordered special ceremonial weapons from them.
The ancient city of Benin used a unique street planning system that amazed early European visitors. Wide, ruler-straight roads cut through neighborhoods, guarded by long red earth walls. Along them, traders and bronze casters brought life and brilliance to the empire.
Benin's moats and walls were the largest earthworks in human history. Dug by hand, the ditches plunged deep while the soil was piled beside them as towering ramparts. Together, they snaked for thousands of kilometers, protecting cities and farmland for centuries.
In the 1800s, Ghana produced some of the finest leather in the world. Hides steeped in pools of indigo, madder, and earth were kneaded by hand and dried beneath the Sahel sun.
Kano leather was so renowned that European traders documented its techniques. Side by side, the craft speaks for itself. Centuries-old sketches of dye pits, and the same rhythm of hands at work today, from sun-drenched hides to bags that have crossed ocean.
In 1920, one of West Africa's first recorded meteorites struck Sokoto. Blazing through the quiet desert night, it carved a crater into the sand and left behind a fragment of the cosmos. Today, that fragment rests in a museum case.
Fragments of the meteorite are still stored in museums in London and Vienna.
Entirely alive, had advanced glass-making technology as far back as the 11th century.
These glass factories were unique to West Africa. In the courtyards of ancient Ife, artisans fed quartz and potash into clay furnaces, coaxing fire hot enough to turn stone into liquid light.
The Nembe Kingdom fought one of the most successful anti-colonial naval battles in 1895.
The Nembe destroyed British installations, shocking the empire.
The longest-serving Nigerian monarch reigned 66 years, the Agura of Bagura. Crowned in the early days of independence, he guided his people with quiet strength across generations.
He witnessed wars, colonialism, and the birth of modern Nigeria. From the marching feet of Egba warriors to the proclamations of British officers and the jubilant headlines that heralded a new dawn, a lifetime that carried the story of a nation.
He witnessed wars, colonialism, and the birth of modern Nigeria.
The Tiv people have one of West Africa's oldest weaving traditions. From nimble hands and wooden looms, black and white threads become history written in cloth.
Enja cloth remains a cultural symbol to this day.
The Tarok people built stone defensive structures known as gas walls.
Many of these stone structures still stand today.
Calabar was once one of West Africa's major international ports. The Efik people used a unique indigenous writing system called NCBD.
Ita, the capital of the Igala kingdom, had a powerful royal dynasty.
Igala warriors were elite fighters who served in neighboring empires. Trained in the forests along the Niger, they mastered the spear and the short sword, and their shields bore the spirals of lineage and protection. In campaigns with the Benin Kingdom, they advanced as one wall of bronze and courage, striking fear into rivals.
Igala was a major hub in the trans-Saharan trade. From the dunes of the interior, caravans like this one carried salt, cloth, and gold across hundreds of miles. At the edge of the desert, merchants bartered and weighed their goods, turning sand into wealth.
This made the Bornu Empire one of the richest in Africa.
Nigeria's first political party wasn't in the 20th century. It started in 1908. In a warm room off Broad Street, Lagos physicians and merchants gathered around a simple timber table. They argued, drafted, and dreamed of representation when few believed it possible.
The People's Union fought against unfair colonial health taxes. They wrote letters, signed petitions, and stood before their communities, speaking not only as doctors, but as neighbors who refused to let sickness and poverty be taxed.
The Egba United Government ruled itself independently from 1898 to 1914.
They managed diplomacy, taxes, and security without colonial interference. Nigeria's history is vast, powerful, and still largely hidden.
To know who we are, we must reconnect with our roots. Support our channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more history.